the fly coaching right there from their leader.
And that's what you got to do. Never be afraid to remind someone what their role is. And they're a lot better off because of how vocal he is.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
Thompson against Paul, and Thompson sends it back. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Rush. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
And, Greg, you know how it is. Sometimes it only takes one or two baskets to get things going. Maybe we're getting ready to pump a little life into this one.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And, Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Smith is checked in, and it's Green missing. And for Kerr, so much was made of how much pressure he had to face to get the Warriors to improve. In that team for Mark Jackson, Greg, that was a good point. He passed that test, though, Clark, I think, with flying colors.
Well, first time that a rookie head coach has won a title since the NBA's inception. I think that says it all right there.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Paul is doubled. Smith on the wing. Back to Paul. Here's Crawford. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. Warriors trail by 12. The dish to Thompson. Launches a 3. Misses for the 5th time this game. Mark him at 1 for 6. Clippers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Paul with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Kicks it out to Crawford. Griffin attacking. And no. Good as it rattles out.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Rush's shot is off.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
Paul dishes to Crawford. Back to Paul. The 3. And good on the basket. Book it. Paul's got 11. One thing about Jamal Crawford, he is the definition of a streak shooter. When he's hot, baby, watch out.
Yeah, I mean, he's a combination of craftiness and athleticism. It makes him very hard to defend. He can spot you up, run you off picks, drive past you. This guy gives you the real deal.
Rivers, he's checked in for Chris Paul. And Golden State also making a change. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Brandon Rush. Stolen by Rivers. Oh, and here comes Rivers all alone. And that one's good. He has 7.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Clippers leading by 15. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top. And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Rivers. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Pass to Smith. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Iguodala, no good.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Curry attacking. They kick it out to Green. Three-pointer. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Griffin's got his fourth rebound in this one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And here's Rivers. Smith outside. Crawford, no one around him. Crawford missing again. Warriors trail by 18.
And really, the last few seasons, the Clippers have been one of the most consistently strong teams in the league. A far cry from when they were a bottom feeder back in the day. They have become one of the premier franchises in the NBA. And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
Hey, that's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
As you said about the Clippers, the days of finishing near the bottom every year are over. Clark, a lot of that is Doc Rivers.
Exactly. Since 2012, Kevin, they have had the third best record in the NBA. A lot of loyal fans stuck it out with the team during the dark days, and now they're reaping the fruit.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Pierce comes in for Smith. And Lance Stevenson subbed in for J.J. Redick. Los Angeles leading by 16.
Hey, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Austin Rivers traded to the Clippers last year. A change of scenery did him well, and he was comfortable coming off the bench.
And that's a great point, Kevin. I mean, he seemed to get steady playing time, and that's what he needed most. And also, he wasn't defined by position. They were able to find a niche. Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind, but I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
What a dunk it was.
And he's got that off factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Pass to Iguodala. For three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jordan's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Johnson can't hit. And through one half, it hasn't even.
Guys, I'm here with Steph Curry, and Steph.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson. Chris Paul had a huge first quarter. He had 11 points, 4 assists, and 1 steal. And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The Splash Brothers are the guards. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Rush in at the small forward.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go. No hesitation at all on that alley-oop. Saw his teammate with the path to the hoop, and bang! Lobbed it right up there for him.
And he was ready for it, elevated, made the catch. You saw the result.
And you know what, though? I like the fact that he still chose that conservative finish there, just making sure he got the deuce.
Here's Curry with the three. Another three for Golden State.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Paul passes to Jordan. Here's Griffin. Cannot hit. Nice D from Bogut.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start. And for all of the improvements he's made to his game, one wonders why Blake Griffin isn't a better shot blocker. I mean, he clearly has the motor and the athleticism, but for some reason over his first 5 seasons, he's averaged only a half a block per game.
Feeds it to Thompson. Back to Curry. From the arc. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Paul with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Paul kicks to Jordan. Back to Paul. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. And regarding Griffin's low block shot number, for some guys, they simply lack a certain field part for blocking shots.
Yeah, you know, there's something about the aptitude for shot blocking that sometimes is understated. Just because you're a high flyer in the front court doesn't mean you're going to block a lot of shots.
Rush dishes to Green. Passes it to Bogut. Here's Rush, covered by Reddick. And the Warriors miss again. Clippers leading by 17. And the wide open shot from Paul. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And it's good.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, it's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
The Clippers have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor, something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Jordan. And Smith subbed in for Jamal Crawford. And here comes the break, and here they go. Paul outside. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Reddick for 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Greg, no question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep. Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Good, and Paul gets the assist. Reddick's got 18 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Curry with the 3. Curry with another miss.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Kicks to Rush from deep. And he gets it to go.
Hey.
Rush has got his second bucket of the night.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Paul with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Pierce is checked in for Griffin. Johnson comes in for Josh Smith. And Stevenson's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Austin Rivers in for Paul. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Green. Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
Clearly, he's not pleased.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to go on Cole Aldrich. When you think about Sean Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark 4th back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
A nice shot by Rivers.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
Here is Livingston. The three-pointer, no good.
And getting back to Livingston, he's had comeback after.
That was incredible.
The solo alley-oop. That's not something we see too often.
Timed it perfectly, you're right, and caught the defense totally off guard.
Hey, guys, how about his coach? Looked like his heart was in his throat there for a second. Now, though, he's able to smile. More of a smile of relief.
1:57 left in the third. Stevenson against Barbosa. And Leandro Barbosa gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Jordan the screen. They set the pick. It's Pierce with the drive. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Shot clock at 3. The shot by Johnson, no good.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Stevenson with it. Barbosa picks him up. Jordan the screen. And here's Stevenson for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Rivers. Drops one in from the wing. Rivers has got 11 points.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Livingston passes to Ezeli. Off target from outside. L.A. has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And Stevenson kicks to Pierce. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. He has 5.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Livingston dishes to Barbosa. Stolen by Pierce. Spates kicks to Livingston. Lets the 3 fly. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Stevenson. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row.